Money problems for George, facing financial ruin in Bleak House at 8. But right now here on BBC1, all aboard the Big Red Bus.
It's like the Wild West on London's streets for trainee bus drivers. There's red lights to gallop through. There's cones to scalp. You can sink your tomahawk into a curb.
Coming in, you're at the curb. Oh, there's coffee.
It's enough to make you go native. It's the big red beast of public transport, the biggest passenger network in the world. 8,000 red buses carrying 6 million passengers a day. If you're one of the 22,000 drivers, it can be a bit of a hurly-burly-whirly gig that can leave you feeling a little double-deckered. 26 miles away, there's a secret land where a busman's spirit can roam truly free. In a clearing in the woods, there's a teepee, weekend home to a brave called Wolf. He's the only Apache working as a bus driver in South London.
I've been working on buses for 10 years. I'm like a shunter, if you like. I go change buses over if there's a problem on one of them. I empty out the car park first thing in the morning so drivers can get out on time. Sort of go for that sort of thing. I should have retired really, because I've gone 65. And I asked if I could stay on, because I'm fit and healthy, I think. And I get called Wolf at work at times. And most of them know that I am doing what I'm doing, and not seeing me. But I mean, if I didn't do buses, I'd spend most of my time here.
Do you like that transformation from Dennis to Wolf?
Oh yes, yeah, I love it. I'd rather be the way I was Wolf. Now, like I should. I like to be like it all the time, if I could. Now we show them.
Deadwood is a fully fledged Wild West village, living the frontier lifestyle. It's just off the A24 near Dorking. Around 100 men and women spend the weekend in full Wild West role and costume. The guns are fake, but the passion is very real. Deadwood is for the committed enthusiast.
Oh, I take it seriously. Oh yeah, dressing up's part of it. I think dressing up is a way of expressing your feelings towards the Apache Indians. It's just nice to unwind. Let your hair down, not look silly, nobody laughs at you because they're all down here for the same reason, because we all love the Western way of life.
Deadwood can be a dangerous place for a lone Apache.
Oh, fire water. When I'm here, I'm Wolf, Apache Indian. I'm not Dennis the Shunter. Dennis the Shunter, he is outside that gate waiting to go back to work.
Big going to town.
You might think the bus lanes of South London are hostile enough, but then again, you're not an Apache walking down Main Street.
Get out, Savvy.
Doggone pesky, we don't want your type in here.
I don't want you causing trouble in this town,
Yeah.
All right? 'Cause the boys are watching.
Dennis can be a bit of a naughty Apache, but when they leave the bank
in the job.
My people will come and rescue me.
Not today, they won't. Come on, Ings. Come on. You can string him up today or tomorrow. We don't mind.
They run a tougher form of discipline here than on London buses.
Stick him in there. You like it?
In you go, boy. Mister, you're going to go down for a long time.
I'll arrange to hang him.
The men at the garage, if they saw me, well, they will see me, they're going to pull my leg, they're going to pull me to pieces. But I don't mind because I'm still going back like it the next week. So they can laugh as much as they like. But I can laugh at them too because I can take all this off. They look like they are normal.
There's a funny thing about learning to drive a bus. Before they'll let you on a big red bus, you'll have to drive a big blue bus.
Nice and smooth.
Mia's hoping to join the 3,000-odd drivers employed by London Central and General Bus Company. Mia's a 37-year-old single mum born in Morocco. She's a bit nervy, but she's in the capable hands of instructor Mike.
Be positive, come on. Go on. Unless you move out, you'll lose your wing mirror on the lamppost. A bit more. A bit more, lift your hands up the steering wheel, higher up. That's it. Come on, keep going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, now don't steer away from it. Keep going, keep going.
Mia sees getting a bus licence as her ticket out of the council flat she shares with her young daughter.
I feel very excited about it, very excited indeed. It's just, I like driving. I love driving, anything that has an engine, I like to drive. So I can't wait, basically. I can't wait. And that's the main reason why I chose this job, because it involves driving, driving a big bus.
That's lovely. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Left mirror, left signal.
Mike's an encouraging sort of fellow.
Keep it going, keep the gas foot still.
But it's quickly apparent that Mia has an issue with wandering.
Hard. So you got the curve. Lovely. Well done.
Just as she's picking up confidence,
You're coming in, you're at the curve. Whoa! Oh, there's coffee.
that's what curbs are for, keeping wandering drivers on the roads.
Blind spot.
What am I doing?
You're getting your knickers in a twist, aren't you? Calm down.
Mike's seen a few, and the truth is, Mia's made a good start behind the wheel, if she can manage to steer straight.
When you calm down, you really make progress, but you mustn't get excited with yourself. It's not
Well, I am excited about driving a bus.
I know it's exciting, but you've got to remember, you could be sitting there 8, 9 hours a day.
I know.
And if you let it get to you,
No.
She's on the ball, yeah. She knows how many marbles make 9, so that's not a problem, is it? She gets her knickers in a twist and blows it, doesn't she? But when she calms down and thinks about it, it's really nice, you know, considering she's only had a short drive. You know, she's only had a couple of hours, but yeah. But she mustn't panic, because out there on your own, you're going to get, I don't know, 20 guys get on that are all drunk or giving her abuse because she's young and pretty, and she mustn't let it rattle her, otherwise she's going to get in all sorts of trouble.
Just around the corner from Camberwell Bus Garage, there's a chap a bit further along the bus route than Mia. Sebastian is facing his first driving test. Today he's brushing up on the bus theory he'll need before he can join the happy throng of London bus drivers.
7. What type of braking system is fitted to this vehicle?
It's an air pressure.
Something in front of it.
And something in front of the air pressure.
Sebastian is 44. He's facing a tough quizmaster in the shape of his 8-year-old daughter, Aisha.
Why are you looking?
It's a dual circuit air pressure braking system with an integral retarder. Friends of mine have suggested, you know, why don't you try bus driving? And I've seen all these adverts out for bus drivers and what have you, so I fancy driving those big buses around the place. It looks pretty challenging and good thing to be doing, so I thought, yeah, I'd have a go at that.
What is the first consideration of a driver?
Safety and comfort of their passengers.
Hey, you're reading it.
I wasn't reading. With the plastering, I've been self-employed all this time and get very busy at times, and then other times there's not much going on. So with the steady work from the bus driving, although you don't earn as much money as plastering, but because it's more permanent, not easy to look after a little girl. It will cost money. So yes, we need to be making sure we're getting a regular income. Yeah, you want me to come and pick you up from school on my bus, don't you?
Yeah.
1/3 of trainees never make it to be fully fledged drivers. They can be thrown off their training course at any time. Today, Sebastian's facing a mock driving exam. It's aimed at warming him up for his real driving test. The blue bus is ready and waiting, but Sebastian's instructor is a chap of playful disposition.
I'm just waiting for them to come in so they can check it before we go. I'm not checking it. In fact, I might even set up some traps for them.
Oh, listen.
They're little booby traps designed to snare the incautious driver.
I've opened up the windscreen wash cap and a fuel cap. Now, in their walk-around checks, they should have spotted that, shouldn't they? Yeah. Sure.
Sebastian is a trusting sort of fellow. In this context, it isn't always an asset.
You're going to come through with us on this or what?
No. No, are you the driver of this bus?
Yeah.
Well, if you tell me this bus is safe to drive on the road, then we go. If you know.
Yeah.
It's down to you.
Okay then.
You're the driver.
Okay. I'll tell you to you open this?
What's that?
I found it open.
What is it?
It's the reservoir for the screen wash, isn't it?
It's open, was it?
Yeah.
Let me close it.
Yeah. I don't know what that's all about.
What?
Sebastian has so far clocked up 50 hours of training. Most trainees are ready for their test after 40, so the company is turning a rather more beady eye on his progress.
Well spotted, well spotted. What else is wrong with the bus then? Now he's going to be vigilant every time now.
Sebastian is less a wanderer than a speed merchant.
Right, don't forget, 30 miles per hour is not the speed limit that you should try to aim for. Some roads like this, you can't exactly do 30 miles per hour. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. You're going a little bit fast now. I want you to be safe and positive, but I don't want you to be fast in your situation. Don't go fast in this situation. You're never going to come out. All right? Okay. He gets a little bit tense. He gets a bit nervous. That's the problem. When you're tense, your sense becomes heightened. You think everything is really dangerous and hazardous when it's not really. You make yourself all psyched up to think that. That's better. Do you understand where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? That is better.
Okay.
Yeah? All things considered, he should be able to get through this, and hopefully he'll make a good driver. He's got a good attitude, so I hope I wish him well.
When you're there, you're buzzing all the time. The time you get up to you go to bed, the life's so full of happiness. And as soon as you come out of the entrance to Deadwood, you're back in the real world. It just seems so miserable, so flat. Down there, you can have a laugh and a joke all the time. I still get told off about it by the workers here. They still call me Wolf, and you scalped anybody lately. Are you going to play Cowboys and Indians this weekend?
Different though, isn't it? We're a million miles from Deadwood.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But it's still in my mind. I still think about it all the time. This is a nice job to have, but Deadwood's home to me. Being an Indian is what I am. This is just in a white man's world.
Mia has spent a few days now behind the wheel. Their wandering problem is becoming increasingly pronounced. She is all over the road.
We're going across there.
Whoa! Failed miserably.
Yes. What a waste. All that effort. All that work.
Miserably.
All because you relaxed.
Yeah.
Concentrate. Turn left at the light switch. Keep it out. Don't let him push you in. If you can't get through, stop. Don't try and squeeze it through. Bosh the curve. And bosh is a technical word, all right? Turn your indicator on. Well done.
Part of the instructor's job is to transform even the meekest of drivers into the big red tyrant of the London streets.
You are the governor of every situation. Yes?
Yes.
You laugh. You know what I'm on about, don't you?
Yes,
but
sir.
If you'd have gone round him, I wouldn't have argued. If you'd have stopped, don't come in. Don't come in. I wouldn't have argued. But be assertive.
Make up your mind.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad.
No. Turn it on. Red button. Red button. That's it. Up you go, Joe. Get comfortable. Start it up. Come and have a seat. We normally use the front bit, we can't, yeah?
Huh?
Squeeze past, Joe. What do you think of that?
I think it's good.
Big improvement. Well
Good,
done.
thank you.
Well done.
Mike is absolutely brilliant. He's very, very loud. Very. He's a bully, but he's a very nice bully. He wouldn't let anything, you know, go without saying something. If something is wrong, he will tell you, and he will tell you there and then, basically. So you don't have time to forget it, and you will correct it. And if you don't correct it, then he'll tell you again and shout at you and poke you in the ribs and do all that. So he's very good, and he's very concerned, and he cares.
Hi, Sebastian. How are you? All right?
At the garage, Sebastian has his driving test with the examiner. 50 hours of training have led up to this moment.
Right. Okay, have you got your licence?
Licence here, and my theory certificates here.
Okay, when you're ready, Sebastian.
The first challenge involves reversing. You're supposed to pass between two sets of cones.
Just stop there. Just put the handbrake on for me.
But it doesn't always end up like this. Big blue bus, squashed orange cone.
Okay, that'll do.
This is an instant fail, and the rest of the test will be irrelevant. It's back to the drawing board.
Dragged it for a while, didn't he? The cone. Oh, went quite a way with the cone underneath.
At least you hit the square on, right in the middle of the bumper. It wasn't just clipping. Die, cone, die.
You're going to do it properly.
And then go forwards, back it up again. And go, are you dead yet?
Sebastian's pride is dented and squashed under the back bumper of his ambition to become a bona fide bus driver.
I can't believe that before I even leave the garage. Ah, dear me. What am I going to do? Thinking of jacking it in. Thinking of jacking it in. I don't know. This pressure is getting to me. I really thought I had it today. First manoeuvre. I don't have problems with reversing. I don't know. I really don't know what happened there. Got no answer to it at all. I don't know. He wants me to have another go, but I'm on the verge. I'm not up to doing another go.
This is the good moment for the motivational chat.
99% of the time, when you're working, you're driving forwards. You're not backing. You're not reversing.
Yeah, no, but there you go.
So you made a mistake on reversing. Yeah, it's not
crucial though. It was crucial.
It's a bit silly to throw it all the way now. You should go in for it.
Mike is concerned about Mia's wandering, and he's worried she's not taking things seriously enough. He's asked for an assessment of their progress from his boss, and they're on the way to the garage.
He says I'm a rubbish driver. He doesn't want to put me up for a test.
You wander. You must not wander.
I wonder.
From my point of view, you can look at someone and they're a driver, yeah, but you've got to do it in a very particular manner to get your PCV. Because if you don't, you're not going to get it. And I look at Mia and she's a driver. There's no ifs, buts, maybes. Don't forget the left mirror. Come on. Yeah, she's a driver, but I can't get her to do it in the manner to get your ticket. And unless I can get that through to her, she won't go to the test. Next left, please. Well, sorry, I've got to be honest with you, darling.
I know, darling, but I didn't drift that much the last time. It wasn't even like, not even once. Did I? I stayed in between the lines.
Yeah, but when you
I
stand in between the lines, I
looked.
don't want you to move in between them like this. It's got to be still.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just because you stand between the lines doesn't mean to say you're not.
Well, at least it's an improvement.
There has been a big improvement.
Well, there.
But
That's the
there
main
needs to
thing.
be more.
Well, we need more time then.
Well, that's what we're having an assessment for.
The assessment is like a mock exam. It can act as a motivational frightener, or it can lead to the sack. It can be a long and wearisome road before you can swap your blue training bus for the big red bus of London's streets. 90% of the people who apply are rejected, and even when you're accepted onto the training course, you've a 1 in 3 chance of being booted off, often after the kind of assessment Mia is now facing. Enter the assessor, Mike's boss Paul. If he doesn't like what he sees, he can sack Mia.
Right, okay, right. We're up to about 30 hours now, so this is the time we have to have a look to see how you're getting on and whether we can see a test date for you, or whether we need to give you a little bit more time to see how you're getting on, okay? What I want you to do is relax and just do what Mike's been telling you to do, all right? What I will say to you is if you make a mistake, forget about it.
Mia's assessment begins by edging a little too close to comfort to a cyclist, note 1. Then swiftly through a red light, note 2. Then a bit of truly erratic wandering, instructor running low on ink. It's not what you'd call a flying start, and Mike looks a little dejected.
So we just pull up here, just at the end of that blue card here, roughly, that's it. Okay.
I failed 3 times, didn't I?
At least. What do you think about that drive overall?
I was the worst drive I've ever had.
Was it? Why?
I was too nervous. I don't know, I was not used to you being seen.
It
was horrendous.
You're wandering all over the road a lot, which is causing a lot of your problems. And you create your own problems by coming back sometimes for no reason, and then you put a signal on it's unnecessary, then we come out again, rather than look down the road, keep nice and straight where you can. Yeah? What happened when I had to grab the wheel?
I shouldn't be laughing.
No, you shouldn't.
But, you know, it's better to laugh than cry for now.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was really...
What
I've never driven so bad.
What happened, do you think, at that particular incident?
I don't know. No, it was so bad. I need a tissue.
You all right?
Go on, mate. It's your turn.
Have a CD.
Sorry about this.
Which one's yours, darling? This one? This yours?
Was it the worst drive you've had? I mean, it wasn't.
No, the wandering's the same. I moan and moan and moan, but some of the other bits she hasn't done before, mate. I reckon she lost the plot towards.
She did, yeah.
She lost the plot, but she's got to be able to produce the goods.
It's just sometimes it's a reality check, and this is why we do this, to see how you react to somebody else. We had a red light at Penge, didn't we? We actually went through a red light and... Yeah?
It's just worrying about touching something all the time, having to look.
Well, we nearly did, didn't we? Yeah, we was very, very close. Do you believe you can do this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Of course I can.
Well, that's what you've got to keep telling yourself, you can do it, and don't get nervous. But obviously time is an issue, and time is moving on, so... But I'll give you another week, and I'll come and have a look at you this time next week, yeah? All right, any questions?
As a motivational frightener, this looks quite effective.
All right?
Welcome to the macho world of the London bus driver.
hopefully this is a good thing. And what is really nice is, as Paul said, that she knows her mistakes. When he said to her, what do you think of that? And she said it was awful. It was. It's when they come down and say, well, it wasn't too bad, or it was good. Then you're not going to get anywhere. But she knows it, so hopefully we can move forward.
When are you next seeing her then?
Probably next Tuesday.
And what will you be looking for?
Vast improvement. Not, you know, even if she's not quite ready for test, if she shows me a vast improvement on today, then I'd consider letting her continue. But it'd have to be a big improvement on today.
On one side of the yard, a weeping woman licks her wounds.
That's right, yes. Yeah.
In the main building, an ex-plasterer with a crisis of confidence faces an awkward meeting after failing his test.
Well, not a lot went wrong, did it? What?
Oh, disasters at the start, mate.
Got no real problem giving you another test. Yeah. It's just very, very disappointing.
It is very disappointing. I mean, I'm very disappointed.
Because you've done all the hard work.
I was ready, you know. I was really ready, and I just...
You've done all the hard work, but you just...
lapsed for a second, mate, and that was it. No one's more devastated than myself because I was really looking forward to telling my daughter today that I'd passed, you know, and she's been waiting for me to come and say, yeah, have you done it yet? And I'm going to say, no, I'm going to do it today.
The only problem that we really got is that we are running out of time. Don't need to put any pressure on you, but you do need to know the situation.
Sure,
yeah?
Sure, I appreciate that. It's been a long time.
The longer this goes, then the nearer you get to the stage when we say enough's enough.
Yeah, of course.
We don't want to get to that stage, of course.
Sebastian's consigned himself to another week on a trainee's take-home wage of £160.
And Dave will take care of you on Monday.
Right, OK then, mate.
It's another chance, but Sebastian's morale is shot to bits.
Silly, but it happened. He was going to throw it all the way.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
It's not the test. I can handle another test tomorrow. Just start the test again. We could deal with that, you know. It's just another week of the build-up to it all. That's what it is. That's what it is, you know. Here we go again. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I hope you get through. Good luck. You're gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah. All that. I'm gonna get plenty of that, right? Plenty of that. Go upstairs and hide.
But after Sebastian has spent a few hours back at home with his daughter, the fragile balloon of optimism starts to rise again.
Here we go.
Yay, mine are coming. Eat them. And you're making it fall on my head.
We realise that life has its ups and downs. It's just a matter of finding something to move on to really at the minute. And it's only a temporary situation, so...
You've been going, oh no, I failed my test, I failed my test, I failed my test. That's how he's been after picking me up from school. Oh no, I failed my test, I failed my test.
What time are you out?
Next week on Big Red Bus, the day London blew up. How would you feel if you'd had to drive a bus into central London on July the 7th?
They're checking all the vehicles coming in, and apparently a lot of the drivers are also getting people to like open up their bags and stuff like that as they're coming on the buses now, because obviously everyone's kind of on high alert.